welcome back to Clown's Garage. Welcome back to Clown's Garage. In this video, I have a 2007 Chevy Impala. So anything with a 3.5 from 2006, 2013, it's exactly the same. However, this could be applied to generally almost any vehicle. We will be replacing the AC condenser in this car. I'll put a link in the description below on how I found the AC leak for the condenser. So check that below. So let's begin. To make our lives easier, I'm going to take all the plastics off. There's a top plastic and an underneath plastic. So I'm going to do that. This one might not come off too easily. There's that one. And just pull this off. So these are the main ones, 1, 2, 3 in here. These are big ones. Just pop the middle out, and you can just go behind it and pop these off. There's a series of these push rivets here too. Just pull, those are all along the bumper over here. Take those off. 2 bolts here. 10mm bolt here. Another one here. One in the middle. There's also plastic rivets here. And 2 more on this side, inside the wheel well. And ready to pull this out. Now I just pop this out of here, just move it out of the way. So now the radiator petcock here, I'm going to try to put a little adjustable wrench on it and turn it. There we go. And make sure when you do this, the engine wasn't hot. Just let that all run out. Now, I'm changing the radiator hose. It's a good opportunity if your radiator hoses are old or bad to change them at this point, so I'm going to do that as well. Now take the motor mounts off because the condenser is coming out this way. These are 15mm nuts and bolts here. Do the same thing on the other side. Move this wiring harness over. Just zip tying this out of the way where the motor mount was. Okay, now I'm going to pop the connectors off these fans. Just like that. Now the other fan, that comes right off. And these clips I'm going to get to from underneath to unclip them and yank the wiring harness off. Alright, so I just put the petcock back on. Everything finished draining. She's a crusty. Now there's a couple 10mm bolts that hold these fans in place. Now that this radiator hose is out of the way on top, I'm going to go ahead and take those off. And this slides right off from the top of it. Just like that. There's one here. Now this is a bracket here that holds the radiator and the condenser and the fan in place. So there's a little tab here that this fan shroud bolts onto. So let me see if I can take that off. Oh, and it broke. Woo! Gotta love it. That broke. It is what it is, folks. What are you gonna do? So I'm not too worried about the middle one breaking because I have the rest over here holding it in place. So it might be easier if I take these out, and this should come right out. These are 15s. That's a 1/2 inch. As you can see, the nuts are welded underneath, so no need to put a wrench underneath. Now you got all the space in the world, baby. Should slide right out. Again, I am changing these hoses, and this was all the way underneath. I couldn't get to it before with the fans in the way. So. Now this top transmission line, take the cover off. Now over here, just take this clip off, put a pick behind it, and just push down on it. That's the clip. Now once you do that, you can just grab this and it should pop out. Squirt a little bit of butter sauce in here, just like that. Woo! Just gotta wiggle it and pull it out. Okay, so that's a 13mm nut on a stud right there. So you can take that off. It's a 10mm over there. So this AC condenser line, you can put a little flathead in here, and that just separates like that. Just like that. Now there's two holes here. You got to put a flathead in here and pry it up. Alright, I think that worked. There you go, baby. Okay, so this comes right off. What you gotta do is what I did was I put the flathead in here, the tiny flathead, pushed on that. Then I put another flathead on top here and try to separate it like this, and it popped right open. Now I just gotta grab these two and separate them. So I'm gonna try and do that. So in order to grab that condenser pipe, Let me see if I can just take this radiator hose out of the way for now. Give me some more room here to work with. Okay. So we tried, this thing is really stuck on there, it won't separate. As you can see, we kind of marred the surface here a little bit, which we're going to fix. So I'm just going to cut it here, and I'm going to deal with this underneath the car. Now take the bottom. Clip cover off. Just like that. Oh.
Just like that.
Now over here, this is in the way. So I'm just going to remove the air box and this brace here to give us a little more space. Grab this and just pop it out, just like that. And now you have all the room in the world here to finagle things out. Oh yeah, it's out! Yeah, baby. So this is the problem child here. Figuring if I could just move it around some more now that it's freed from the condenser. And look how easy it pops out now. So we can't find the orifice tube puller, so let's use some needle nose here. Maybe turn this first, just to break the seal. Oh my god, that was all in there? She's out, baby. Is this a new orifice tube filter? I'm gonna put some nylon on all the seals I put back in this car. Go ahead and insert this in there. Okay, so in order to start that in there, you might see the seal popping out one side. Just use your nail to push it in and continue to wobble it and push it back in. So. Okay, now I'm just going to go ahead and change these seals. Take these out and put new ones on. So I went ahead and replaced these two seals. These are the seals that came off that orifice tube pipe over there. I used this kit from Dakota. This kit is for this car. It's all the AC seals that you'll need to do any AC job. While the radiator is out, I'm also going to put these retaining clips back in. This way when I put the lines back in, I just got to pop them in and you can hear them snap. Okay, so this just slides off these hooks over here, the old one. Now to put the new one on. This is the condenser we're putting in. It's part number OSC 3467. You can see this little block here. It doesn't have this stud on it, so you need a reverse Torx E7 socket to take it off and transfer it over. Need an extra hand there with that plier. Really helped out. And also transfer over this plastic piece over. I put anti-seize on these threads. This in. Tighten that down. Doesn't have to be gorilla tight. Don't impact this on. And you're good. Okay, now to slide this on. Get the tubes past the radiator first. Just like that. And you got to get these tabs to hook. These have to slide in here. Same thing on the other side. So once you got them in, push down. Alright, so it's in. I'm also going to put this on before I put it on the car. Alright, so I'm going to use a syringe. I'm going to put 1 ounce of refrigerant oil in this condenser. Every time you change a AC part in a car, they recommend you fill back up with oil. In this case, I looked it up and it's 1 ounce if you change the condenser. So I'm going to go ahead and put 1 ounce in here. About 1 ounce. Okay, now I'm going to put the oil in here.
Sorry, please start that one. Let's go inside here.
She's in, folks. Make sure you get the mounts in where they're supposed to be, and everything looks good. Okay, I'm putting nylog on the seals over here. I put a new seal here. It's like a washer seal. Now everything is reversal removal. You know, try to push this in place. And it's in. That took a good 10-15 minutes, folks. The key is make sure you try to line it nice and straight, these two pipes, so the O-rings don't get cocked over. And now, let's put this on. And you're good. I put new transmission lines because my old ones were rotted. So this, you're gonna hear a click when it goes in. Okay, that's snapped into place. That's good. Put the cover on. Cover's on. Now put the radiator hose. A little butter sauce here, or silicone lube. Put the hood on. Put this on. And that's snapped into place. Put the retaining clip cover on. That's snapped into place. Now put the fans in. These have also hooks on the sides. The tabs need to go into. Tabs went in. And remember, the middle one on top doesn't matter because you have the rest of the bolt holding this in. Okay, everything's tight. Now to hook up the fans back on again with the clamps. Okay. Oh yeah. Woo! Got it in. Okay.
Broken again.
Okay, so all we have left is to burp the system, the coolant system. I'm also going to fill up the transmission fluid. I'm going to put the plastics on top, plastics on the bottom. We're pretty much done. So thanks for watching. Subscribe to my channel, like me and share me. See ya!